here and just kept like being like, "This is what I'll nominate. This is who I'll nominate." Just to get rises out of us.
It's like fucking pulling teeth, though, dude. Sitting by her and listening to shit.
I'm gonna tell you, I know. She was following me room to room to room after she fucking won. Before I just went off on her
fucking
again.
egging it on with you.
Did you go off on her again?
Yeah.
Yep. A follow-up, a real encore.
Yeah.
Really? I missed it?
Yep.
She's like,
Dick, you gotta let me know
you see
about
my
these
key?
things.
I bet.
I just told her that, she's an inconsiderate bitch. I'm
Again?
Like, yeah. I'm like,
'Cause I heard it
change
this
my mind
morning.
and I'm not going to kiss your ass. Put me up and watch your back because if I don't go, you're next.
Yeah. And it's true.
Goddamn right it is.
Because...
I mean, it probably would have been this week otherwise anyway, but having her in power for a full week will only serve to alienate her further, so it's just guaranteeing her
thing.
out the door next week.
And that's exactly what I told the voices in my head.
But like we said, it's also bringing down another person because it's
Yep.
alienating.
Even more.
Yeah.
How much do you two talk to Mike, really, though?
I
Like, Mike and I never...
don't talk game to him,
Who,
but
me?
we chat.
I lift with him.
Well, realistically speaking, all right, we know some people aren't going up, and then there's like a bunch of people who are fair game. So, assuming none of us want ourselves to be in the mix, I mean, what is like our ideal scenario, really? I mean,
For
what the best case that she can do is knowing full well that some people are safe.
Yeah.
I would say Jamaica for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Jamaica,
Oh.
we want you out of here.
Yeah, I just made a deal with her. She said she's going to put you up instead of me.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Now,
Wow, she's really confident.
Here comes
well,
Jamaica.
no, I just
Jamaica. Oh, you don't want to
I
sit
have
down
to be.
because of this.
Because
She's
what
like,
else
no,
can
it's
I
not
do?
that I'm confident. I just know she's putting you up, motherfucker.
No, but I will say this: Kale got her stuff and came downstairs. I think she's in your room sleeping tonight.
Wow.
She's in diary
That's a
right
surprise.
now. She's in diary right now. She brought her pillow down from upstairs.
She moved her stuff because she's not HOH. She moved her stuff into the dresser where Carol had her stuff.
No, listen to me. She was up there asleep when they made the announcement that HOH was tomorrow. Jen went up there, and next thing you know, 2 minutes later, Carol comes downstairs with a pillow and goes back to the back room. It's just a matter of see what's going on, see the buzz.
Yeah.
Like we would really.
Jamaica coming with the hot news.
That girl. That
I
girl.
love Jamaica.
And you have officially been updated.
You have been Jamaica.
Snap. Two
have
snaps and a
Benjamin.
clap for a body like that. Ow!
I told Carol, I'm like, I don't want you to think, because somebody was telling me, me and Mike were high-fiving, we had our beds to ourselves. And I told her, I'm like, I didn't mean to come off like we didn't want you down there. We just kind of assumed. I mean, you did her the favor, and we expected her to do you the favor. So, you're more than welcome down here. And I just kind of left it at that and walked away. But I have another date with her tomorrow.
I don't think anybody's stupid enough to talk.
About it in front of Kale or Mike.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
so
talk
my
to Kel
question
tomorrow.
essentially was,
Short Bus
knowing
Award
certain
is the
people are
person that
protected.
does.
I'll talk to Kel tomorrow. She won't answer anything, but
I actually tried bringing up game to Mike one time, and it just didn't work out so well.
What did he
I was kinda
say?
awkward about it.
Did he even respond at all?
No, totally unresponsive. And he was like, I'm having a really good time here. I'm really enjoying it. And I was like, oh, okay. So, like, how do you feel about things this week? Evictions and whatnot. He was like, I've made my decision. I was like, okay.
He did tell Carol he was saving her,
Yeah.
just as an aside.
So did I.
I understand that, but I'm just saying, like,
But when you and I talked, that's when I solidified. Like
Well,
I was.
I know.
That's
me,
when you and I
me,
talked.
you and Jessica totally blew up her spot because she fucking lied about all three
Mrs.
of us.
That's when I
Robinson.
got a little mad.
I kept thinking.
Yeah, me too.
That's
I
what
was-
pushed me over.
With
That's
you
what
there?
pushed me
I was
over
going to
fully
go in the
because-
direction I
Last
was
night I
going
kept thinking and
regardless.
thinking and thinking. I'm
but
like,
if I wasn't, that would have, that was.
I was like
silly.
75-25.
how does Jen
Originally,
fit
I was
into
100% Carol, and then
Mike
eventually,
Carol?
once she started
How
doing
does it
that,
fit
then
in?
she started
Doesn't
doing
fit.
it.
Something's wrong.
And also, if
Something's
you're going to
wrong.
make
Why
up
doesn't
those
it fit?
fucking types of
No, it
things,
doesn't
at
fit
least
because
make
it's
a
not
story that
supposed
fucking adds up.
But
Whatever. I
you know
didn't
what?
even
I
make
think it's
sense
so
what she was
simple
saying.
and so
There's no
stupid
fucking way that's possible.
that
I was
the
like,
three of them had that room, and they had a chance right off the bat, and they made a pact. And I bet you,
Were they the first three in?
they were the first three in that room. They were the only three in that room before we came down.
what is this?
I didn't realize it until, Kale and Jen started, moving their stuff and getting ready to come back in, that it was Mike, Jen, and Kale in that room.
In the round room?
Yeah.
And so right off the bat, they were just like hands in, go team.
It's the only thing I can figure out. I mean, honestly.
I really don't think
Otherwise,
so.
it doesn't fit.
I think that
I
Jen.
hate
I
seeing
think
that
that.
it's two weak-minded women being controlled.
I
by
think
a
that
man.
Jen just jumped in on it because she just wanted to
Was
not
totally
be put up last week.
alienated?
So it was whoever was the HOH. If it was a guy, she would have been up there sucking his dick all week. I mean, she was just doing it to stay last week,
Well, I
and it
threw
just so
that at
happened to
Kale,
be
too.
her.
I'm like, I think you're smarter than that.
If it was a guy, she would have been up there sucking his dick all week. I mean,
I that I've told Kale, Kale's run, and like with Amber, I told her, make sure that's closed.
All right, do y'all
Jamaica,
wanna
make sure
finish
that's
y'all?
closed. I told her, no matter what, one person's going to be left, and you're going to have a person that no matter how nice and fair you think you did it, that's going to resent you. It always works that way. And immediately after our conversation, she ran right over to Amber.
Estrogen up in
And she
here.
tried to smooth it over, and Amber fucking hates her. But that's what happens with HOH. That's just the way it is. So, there was a couple more things. The mic thing. I told most of you guys. Did I tell you? But I brought up the Mrs. Robinson when Mike was spending all that time up in HOH, and as soon as I said that to her, Mike stopped going up there. Things that I tell Kale, she'll do something about it.
I don't know what y'all
So,
gonna be.
I think that my date with Kale tomorrow
Hey,
will
boys
serve
and
me
girls.
well if I send her some disinformation. You know what I mean?
Wait, you're still here?
I'll think about it long
Yeah,
and hard
didn't you
after
get
I
voted
go
out
to bed
10-1?
Exactly what I want to say. It'll be after nominations, but it won't matter. It'll be okay. I'm not worried about it, seriously. I couldn't be any less worried about it.
One pillow.
Because it is.
Now
what it
you
is.
should be worried about it.
Exactly.
gonna be Jamaica.
It is what it
Go back.
is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Don't worry, I got you.
Anybody thought that they're going to come in here and not go up on the block at one
BJ
point or another?
Ian.
They're kidding
Yeah.
themselves.
I made it through.
Yep.
Hello.
Drinking.
Huh?
What are you drinking?
Wine.
Red wine.
They brought
A
some.
gigantic
Hello.
bottle.